It's a strange feeling coming here to the marina each day, and I'm pretty sure it hasn't really sunk in yet, because each time I get here and I see the yacht, I get that little jump in my heart when I remember she's ours. We finally made it to this point. I almost bought a yacht in Victoria, but dodged a bullet after the surveyor revealed some major issues. This far, however, has been modified recently, and apart from laying idle for a few months, she is in really good shape. We've already had some work done on board, and people have been reaching out left, right and centre with advice and to try and share their knowledge, and it's been pretty amazing. For a while there, I lost hope that I would be able to get a yacht at all. Times have been really tough, and it's taken a lot of energy to get to this point. After a troubling time in the Royal Australian Air Force, and even more difficult time upon exit, I spent years bouncing between jobs and interests, and nothing ever really settled. My mental health was in a pretty steep decline. I was deemed medically unfit for work, and with that came a lot of challenges financially. We lost our 5-bedroom family home in the suburbs and made a lot of sacrifices to try and stay afloat. But ultimately, we landed one of only 2 blocks available in southern Tasmania at the time that fit our budget. And so began our full-time tiny house life. I say full-time because we'd already dipped our toes into the idea of tiny house living. And so we loved it that much that we thought, let's turn this crappy set of circumstances into a brand new adventure. And with that, something pretty special happened. We realised a lot building up from scratch. We found our perspective had changed, and suddenly it became kind of obvious that life was a little bit more simpler than it had felt in a long time. There was freedom in having less, a fluidity and flexibility brought about by the changes we were cornered into. Positivity started to blossom for the first time in a long time. And at last, it was time to find my way out of the dark place and back into a space where I had felt always serene. A place where my healing could begin. The ocean. Thanks to a lot of great people around me, I got the opportunity to do a few yacht deliveries across the Bass Strait, and even got to skip one to Sydney myself. That time on the water only grew my resolve and solidified my dream of setting sail to Japan next year, competing in the Osaka Cup. Something about the pressure and responsibility of double-handed ocean racing really calls out to me, and I'm excited for that challenge and all the ones leading up to it. And so it begins, guys. From a dream in my heart to actually preparing our yacht for some serious ocean action. We're all in. I plan to share as much of this adventure as I can, and I hope you will join me and my team for our continuing journey to the start line. Like, comment, follow, share and subscribe.